Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Clint Capella.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. We've got Pascal Siakam. Paolo Banchero is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Andrew Nembhard, and it's Smart in at the 2. And for Denver, they've got Kyrie Irving. Mikal Bridges is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Barrett in at shooting guard. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
And the big dunk at the end of the break.
No, DiVincenzo, a guy who's absolutely going to sprint the floor if he sees an opportunity.
Turner, a screen on Nembhard. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And that's his second turnover already this quarter. He really needs to tighten it up.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Brian?
Good job there, Allie, thanks. Irving, the pass to Turner. Back to Irving, down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner, a screen on Nembhard. Pass to Bridges, from behind the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Siakam. And he lays it up and in. Siakam's got 5 now.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Pass to Turner. Turner, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. DiVincenzo with a steal. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Barrett. Now Nembhard. Banchero right side. Releases. The rebound by Turner.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Washington. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, BA, basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Now here's Siakam. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And here's a look at the shooting guards who have collected the most assists during the last month. And you look at Nembhard, talk about a floor leader, 3rd overall in assists.
With the traditional roles in the backcourt becoming blurred, the versatility of this group of shooting guards, it's a huge advantage.
Yeah, it almost seems like they're more like hybrid guards. They can create opportunities for their teammates or handle the scoring duties themselves. Either way, they're valuable to have around.
Now here's Irving, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Clock at 6. And here's Turner from the arc. Out to Bridges. Claxton a screen on DiVincenzo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
BA, I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
Now here's Claxton. 10 points in his last outing. Outside Barrett. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, this is what you want your big to do. Set a quality screen and then be opportunistic on the catch.
Banchero outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Banchero's got 5.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Irving against Nembhard. Claxton passes to Turner. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
No, Turner with the quick response from distance.
Smart outside. Pass to Siakam. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Now here's Claxton. Denver moving it around. Bridges against DiVincenzo. Outside Barrett. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tipped. Stolen by Bridges. It's Barrett on the wing. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Washington leading by 6. Nembhard outside. Out to the right wing. And here's Siakam for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Irving with it. Guarded now by Smart. Bridges passes to Turner. Turner a screen on Smart. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Washington's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Irving against Nembhard. Out left to the wing. Lets it go. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 9 points. Nuggets trail by 8. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. 2 teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Greg, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Now here's Claxton. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
That's good from Siakam. And early on, growing up in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam originally trained to be a priest.
It's an incredible story, BA, because his father sent him away to pursue that vocation, but in fact, Pascal was miserable. And it wasn't until he attended a basketball camp that he found love of the game, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Now here's Bridges. A threat for them offensively. He's recorded around 19 a game.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Here's Siakam. They're leading by 8. Banchero outside. Sinks it from distance. Banchero's got 8.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Irving with it. Siakam covering. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
Here's Siakam. He's got 12. Takes a 13-footer. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Turner. Coming off a 12-point game. It's deflected.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots.
Nuggets trail by 11. Turner finds Irving. Turner with it. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. There's a screen by Turner. Here's Wagner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Nembhard.
Boy, for his age, you think about how well-rounded a basketball player Franz Wagner is, and the guy wants to get better. He's a student of the game.
Shooting 2.
The sky is the limit for this young man.
First free throw is good. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
Reed's checked in for Washington. Wells comes in for DiVincenzo. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch it from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You love it.
Now here's Reed. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Nembhard for 3. On target from range. And the Wizards lead by 13.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back over to you.
He does it well. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Reed, good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Irving. No points yet. Screen by Claxton. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Wizards.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Back to Wagner. The 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's about trusting your instincts, knowing when the shot he wants to take is there and taking it in the catch and shoot. Mr. Wagner.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a look at the stats for Kyrie Irving.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Adams checked in for Claxton. Coulibaly comes in for Turner. Barrett's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Gillespie is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Capella, he's checked in for Washington. Wagner, the pass to Adams. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so Capella will bring it up for Washington. A 12-point game, screen by Capella. Nembhard for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Gillespie passes to Barrett. The 3 is up. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Wow, the answer from R.J. Barrett. That three-point big-time delivery.
Now here's Nembhard, tightly guarded.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one misses.
Well, we can talk about the basketball skill of Andrew Nembhard, and what you love is he is a guy that can lead your team as a point guard. He can get off the ball and play without it, but he's also got competitive toughness every single night.
Now here's Wagner. 23 points his last outing. He can't hit that time. And here's Nembhard. Reed sets a screen. Shoots from the line. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Yeah, step in, take the mid-range opportunity. Easy game for Andrew Nembhard.
Outside Barrett. Takes a 3. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Washington. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
On the court for Washington, we've got Marcus Smart, Clint Capella out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Donte DiVincenzo, and it's Ben Carroll in at the point guard position.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
So it's Denver now. After the basket by Washington, Barrett uses the glass on the layup. Barrett's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Pass to DiVincenzo. That's good, and it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Adams with a screen on Smart. Barrett passes to Adams. It's rebounded by Washington.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Deflected!
Man, terrific defense by Coulibaly. That's a big-time block.
Here's Gillespie. No points so far. The floater. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. More teams are playing 5 out now, Doris. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, BA, because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a 3-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard. Yeah, Naz Reid has a power aspect to his game. Size, strength, the ability to score through contact.
Nuggets trail by 17. Pass to Adams. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Adams with a screen on Smart. Barrett into the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Banchero. Give him 8 points now. The three drains the triple. Banchero's got 11 points.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
And you look at Irving, he's being counted among the top 10 players in the Western Conference as votes continue to pour in.
I'm sure he's honored to have a spot on the list, but you know what he's really eyeing is a spot in the starting lineup.
We'll be sure to update you as we continue to get results. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Wagner on the wing. Denver moving it around. Barrett, a screen on Banchero to the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Barrett's got 6 points in the quarter. Washington leading by 16. Banchero right side. Rebounded by Denver.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Now here's Wagner. 7 points in the game. Count it. Good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Adams. Miles Turner comes in for Barrett. Bridges, he's checked in for Coulibaly. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Gillespie. And then for Washington, Siakam comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Nembhard in for Reed. Washington has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Right wing. Siakam finds DiVincenzo. Nembhard for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Wagner. Irving for 3. And another miss by Denver.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Now here's Wagner. 10 points for him. And another miss by Denver.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Banchero with a screen on Bridges. Siakam, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Wagner outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Claxton. Blocked! Siakam with it. He's against Turner. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
That's good from Siakam.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Nembhard, good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Turner. Now Claxton. He's covered by Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Well, you see, with Claxton's length, he can get his shot into the teeth of your coverage. That is a nice job absorbing that contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
And the second free throw is good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Nuggets trail by 17 to the inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Now, that's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
Doris, we've said it before. Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
BA, to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in traffic or if there's multiple defenders being sent in his direction. Under duress of heavy pressure, it's like Kyrie Irving sees nothing but the rim in front of him. He's truly incredible.
So it's Denver now, following the three-pointer by Washington. Irving, the pass to Wagner. Turner, a screen on Smart. A little mid-range shot is up, and Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Barrett's checked in for Wagner. Wells is checked in for Washington. And now let's take a look at the shooting guards who have been rebounding like forwards this season. Fourth, R.J. Barrett.
I mean, think about it. These guards are willing to put on their hard hats and get physical on the glass. I mean, this kind of effort doesn't go unnoticed by teammates.
Oh, no doubt about it. Their contributions on the glass provide their team with a huge bonus. As hard as they work on the glass, it makes things a lot easier for their teammates in the post. Lessens the load a little bit on those interior guys.
And Carroll with a screen on Irving. Nembhard for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Irving against Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good. Wizards leading by 16. The kick out to Banchero. Pass to Siakam. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Siakam's got 20 points.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Barrett can't hit.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Banchero passes to Siakam. Banchero with a screen on Turner. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Pass to Turner. Back to Irving for three. That's no good. He's 0 for 4. And Washington with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Back to you guys.
Yeah, it flipped quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. The free throw drops for Banchero.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And Washington making a change here. Ivy's checked in. And Banchero drops them both. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
You know, Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Siakam outside. Pulls up. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Now here's Irving. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Barrett. Claxton a screen on Nembhard. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, this is exactly what the team needs and is hoping for from Claxton. Get to the window, convert your second chance opportunity.
Banchero with a screen on Turner. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Here's what Washington's going with right now. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wells. And Smart subbed in for Ivy. Free throw drops for Banchero.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Turner, a screen on Smart. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, how about that length and explosiveness? Miles Turner in style.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now Nembhard. 10 points for him. Kicks it out to Smart. Kept alive.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that three, but he still couldn't make it.
Irving finds Bridges. Denver moving it around. 1:52 left in the second. There's a screen by Turner. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Launches it from deep. Second shot opportunity. And Claxton with the lay-in. Claxton's got 11 points.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Banchero the screen. Siakam for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Smart against Bridges. Outside Barrett. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Listen, at this point, keep feeding Nick Claxton because right now his confidence is surging.
To the wing on the left. The open shot, Siakam. A good-looking shot from the wing. 26 points for Pascal Siakam.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Turner, a screen on DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, Bridges. Pure from three-point range.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Siakam against Turner. And Carroll with a screen on Turner. And here's Siakam for three.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Turner, a screen on Smart. Good chance here for Barrett. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
Turner against Siakam. Ben Carroll with a screen on Turner. And here's Siakam for three. The three from Ben Carroll. That shot missing. And so it's Washington in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend, let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic, being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. Now looking at where we stand after two quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Denver Nuggets.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers.
Rawr.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Denver. They trail by 16. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them, and that'll put them halfway through a three-game homestand. Nicholas Claxton out there with Miles Turner. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Bridges in at the three slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Nembhard. Denver getting their last shot to go. To the right side. And Carroll passes to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three, sinks the tray. Siakam's got 29 points.
Well, he's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Outside Barrett, three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Ben Carroll with a screen on Turner. Pass to Ben Carroll. 4-3, it's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got his 6th assist of the night. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
Ben Carroll with a screen on Turner. Siakam going for it. It's stolen by Irving. And Denver pushing it up now. And it's blocked.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Back to Siakam. And Carroll with a screen on Turner. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, Siakam with the ball on the deck, slicing his way through the defense to get a shot opportunity pretty.
Bridges against DiVincenzo. Turner passes to Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Here's Siakam. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Irving. Denver moving it around. Steps back from the stripe. It's rebounded by Washington. To the paint. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist from Smart. Banchero's got 26 points. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Nembhard. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Turner, a screen on DiVincenzo. And another miss by Denver. Wizards leading by 19. From deep, Banchero. Rebounded by Denver. Claxton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. The 3, Barrett. Rebound by the Wizards. DiVincenzo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Siakam. He's got 31. And Banchero gets it to go.
I just love the ball movement.
Denver is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And David Adelman wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And taking a quick look across the league, here are the most accurate free throw shooters. Kyrie Irving is 4th.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
Smart against Barrett. Bridges outside. Inside to win the drought. And Claxton throws it down.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Banchero. That's 29 for him. Turner against Banchero. Right side, Barrett. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his 3rd foul so far. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Barrett against Smart. Barrett, a screen on DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Claxton down low. He's covered by Siakam. And the basket by Bridges.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Smart outside. It's tipped. Barrett with it. He's got 14. Claxton passes to Turner. Shoots from 12. He squares up and sinks it. Turner's got 7.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Turner against Siakam. Nembhard outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Banchero outside. Tries it from 19. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Bridges passes to Irving. Denver moving it around. Elbow shot on the way. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
To stop the drought. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Barrett finds Claxton. Shots blocked.
How about that denial by Paolo Banchero? Nice to see him put that frame to use.
And the Wizards with another 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Timeout.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Wagner's checked in for Denver. And then for Washington, Clint Capella comes in for Siakam. And Naz Reid subbed in for Nembhard. Denver on D. Up top, Reid. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Smart. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Smart. 16 feet out. Bridges misses. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Washington. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Over to the left wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got his 6th assist of the night.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 12. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Washington leading by 19. To the inside. On the break. Here's Bridges. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. DiVincenzo, the pass to Smart. And here's Banchero. Outside Reid. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Capella. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Smart. Outside Reed. Fires the three. Nails it from three. Reed's got 8.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Irving, the pass to Bridges. Denver moving it around. Turner, a screen on DiVincenzo. To the middle. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Now here's Smart. Still without a bucket. Out to the right wing. Banchero finds Capella. Smart outside. Now here's Reed. Off target with the three. Down low. Got a hand on it. Pass to Banchero. From deep. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Left side Irving. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Banchero.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength is savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
And he knocks down the first one.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Wells comes in for DiVincenzo, and Jaden Ivey subbed in for Smart. Both free throws good from Irving.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Now here's Ivey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Banchero no good.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Hey, yo, right here.
Irving, the pass to Wagner. Adams a screen. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Washington.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And since we have a second here, let's see which teams have dominated the offensive glass and second chance opportunities this season. In the third spot, the Wizards.
They're having success because they're sending multiple guys to the offensive glass.
2 shots.
Hard to block out everyone.
And he makes a first.
Banchero, one of those big men that does a little bit of everything, and the scary thing is he's got tremendous upside.
R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Denver. Gillespie comes in for Irving. And Banchero drops them both. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Nuggets trail by 20. Pass to Gillespie. And here is Barrett. Barrett, a screen on Reed. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Denver. Right now, 6th in the conference. They want to keep improving.
You know, for Denver, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
Resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Now here's Reed. Give him 8.
Switch.
And here's Ivey from deep three-point land. And it's rebounded by Gillespie. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Who's got ball?
Now here's Adams. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Wagner. Count it. Wagner's got 14.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Banchero right side. Reed for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Washington opening up a huge gap. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Ivy. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Pass to Gillespie. Here's Coulibaly. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
There's that competitive streak. Coulibaly answers from distance.
To the left side wing. Capella screen on Wagner. Here's Reed. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, Naz Reid giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Denver.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Washington leading by 22. Outside Reed. Nembhard, a screen on Wagner. Pass to Ivy. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Denver. Barrett with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. The fadeaway. Barrett can't hit. And here's Capella. He'll bring it up for Washington. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Ivy up top, guarded by Barrett. Clock at 6. Nembhard for 3. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. Denver has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Gillespie can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Washington moving the ball around. The drive by Nembhard. Back to Capella. Stolen by Coulibaly. To the wing, right side. Here's Gillespie. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Washington. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Ivy outside. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Ivy. And he gets that one.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Now Barrett. To the inside. Here's Adams. Rejected by Siakam. Here's Wells. And it's all from three-point range.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Pass to Coulibaly. Wagner outside. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Reed.
Get outside, get outside.
Wells, the pass to Reed. Siakam against Wagner. It's Wells on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Back to Adams. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
Deflected!
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Nembhard. Lets it go from deep. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. To the paint. Nembhard with a steal. Outside Reed. The three ball. Here's Siakam. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Siakam's got 38 points. Nuggets trail by 21. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Barrett. Inside. Adams inside, working on Siakam. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Denver will go for a different look here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Adams. Turner comes in for Barrett. Mikal Bridges checked in for Coulibaly. And Irving is subbed in for Gillespie. And then for Washington, Banchero's checked in for Reed. DiVincenzo comes in for Wells. And Smart subbed in for Ivy. Now here's Nembhard. From deep, Banchero. And out of bounds, Denver will have it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Tuesday, the Los Angeles Lakers will come to town.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Franz Wagner. Pass to Barrett for three. They get it back. Here's Claxton. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Banchero right side. Over Turner. Banchero no good.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Turner with it. It's Bridges on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Washington. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by Washington. Nimhard's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Siakam. 4-3. The rebound by Bridges. Nuggets trail by 21. Claxton passes to Bridges. Nimhard against Irving. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Siakam. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low. Here's Turner. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Pass to Siakam. Here's the 3. Claxton with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here is Irving. Claxton a screen on Nimhard. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Wizards leading by 19. Siakam looking it over. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, BA? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen. One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Here's Irving. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into two? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
And stolen by Banchero. And here's the fast break. Here's DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam with a screen on Turner. The three from Banchero. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Denver has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Outside Barrett. It's Bridges on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Wizards.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Shot is good by Barrett. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Banchero outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Banchero's got 39.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Now here's Siakam. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our play.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.